What's going on, my dudes? Mason the French here, back with another chart video for y'all. So it is Thursday, February 5th. Now today, bro, I swear to God, it was just almost like yesterday. I'm down money and I'm basically trying to work my way up, and then I make profits. Now today, again, one of those things that I should just not have done was trade a little bit right after the market opened, because it's hard to consolidate. And literally what the fuck happened was I could have stayed in this trade and I was losing money, by the way. I was down 120 bucks. If I did it properly, I got it out at 120 because I thought I was going to make a reverse, so I didn't want to keep losing. But literally the market made a reverse on its own, got it back to break even, and then it would have made profits. And it's like, bro, I just can't with this fucking shit sometimes. And then my second trade that I took, it was a bad trade, so I wanted to get to break even, and I got to break even, which is totally fine. Exactly what I wanted. And then my last trade that I got, that's when the big dubs came out, and I could have made a little bit more, but honestly, bro, I'm not even trying to be greedy anymore. A dub is a dub. We're gonna take a dub any day of the day. So coming on to the daily chart, we can already see that it's a huge bearish candle right here. Now, obviously I'm recording this hours after the market has opened, but you can already see that the day was red, so it was more of a sell day for sure today. And then once we come over to the hour candle, the 14-hour candle, basically like when the market opens and stuff, or when the hour starts, is a sell. And from the way that my markups were looking, that the lines were looking, is it was going to be a sell day. I already had two confirmations today that it was going to be a sell day. My dumbass was just stupid, and for some reason I did a fucking buy during a sell day. You just don't do that shit. And my dumbass did it. I lost money and I had to catch my way back up. So I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I did. So right over here, this fucking bullshit ass candle that can choose to be a green or a red literally just wicked out the entire thing. So also today just wasn't like a great day to basically do a sell or a buy right off a rip. Definitely would have lost money unless you did a buy, but like, what are the chances that that shit was gonna hit? So basically what happened was, for the first few minutes, I just let consolidation happen. This green right here, that was where I put my buy in. Like I said, it took it down all the way over here, down 120 bucks. And then there's just this thing with US 30 where you can put in this candle, or you can put in your buy or sell, whatever you do, at this certain point, and then over the next few minutes you will slowly build up profit, and then one candle like this comes into play, and then whoosh, it just wipes everything. Literally all that time that you were in the market for just didn't even exist. Shit just got wiped the fuck out. But you can tell that it was a clear fair value gap, so your boy had to put it in for that gap, and I just basically waited this whole time. I could have put it in a sell right over here, but here's the thing, mofos. This is where the logic. Oh yeah, also, I put in a sell, I forgot. I put in a sell right here, and it got down over here, and then it just started going up. And then this candle was kind of combobulating a little bit, and then it got me to break even, so I didn't lose anything, I didn't gain anything. It was a bad trade on my part. This was just a full consolidation, just bigger candle lookalikes. But this fair value gap right here, bros. And these white lines right here. So what do we see right here? We see a solid support resistance demand. Now, on the bottom, it did not break that. On the top, it did not break that. Now, this is exactly like you see right here, this wasn't even the higher high. It was trying to reach that new higher high, but this stopped it out, or these previous ones over here. It couldn't break through the Asia high. So basically what happened is I took the advantage to go in for a sell. Now I should have put in a sell way over here. I put in more right around this candle right here. I mean, this probably would have had me like thinking a little bit more and be like, oh, should I have even put in a sell or some shit like that? But remember, we're in a support demand right here. I'm waiting for a breakout. This is exactly what happened right here. This was, I don't know why, but I would like to say it's a fake breakout, because it broke through this fair value gap. It made its way up. It got stopped out from this high, and then it made its mark down and it broke through this inversion fair value gap. So that was literally my key to be like, bro, this is gonna be a fucking domer of a sell right here. So I put in my sell right over here. At this point, I am already down $120. So I'm just looking to make my profit back again. Like I said, I'm just trying to break that shit to break even. For the next however many minutes, it is making a super solid decline trend. So long. Look at this shit. This was amazing. Now, I fucked up because right over here, this was where I kind of messed up. I got out automatically. I didn't even do anything. But I was at the point to where if I let this go any higher, I wouldn't have even broken even. I still would have been down in the negatives. I should have just been patient because there was like literally nothing. Then, well, that's because during this candle, during this minute for this candle, it was going up and down, and it was all the way up to right here to where I thought it was just gonna soar back to the fucking moon. But usually when something like this happens, when buyers or sellers, etc., come in with a super large candle right in there for like 1 minute, usually what happens, and if there's like no sign that it's gonna make a reverse, usually what happens is it's just gonna come all the way back down still, or continue the trend that it was already on. So I panicked right here, and I got out automatically, unfortunately, and I should have stayed in this trade, because if I stayed in this trade, I would have made an extra almost 200 pips. I would have made a little bit over $200 today for sure, and that would have just wiped out the negatives. I probably almost would have been back at break even on my starting trading account number, because I'm already down a few $100 when I started on this. So now I'm just trying to work my way back up. But this, a profit's a profit day. I mean, if I'm making money back, I don't even care. I just don't want to keep losing money, and I know where I'm messing up at. And that was where I stopped, just because when I was looking at the market a little bit afterwards, just so I can see where it's gonna come in, this candle right here, that was my sign that it was gonna make a trend back up, or just like it did a whole consolidation. Now this was another, in my eyes, I could have done another support and demand right here, where I'm waiting for a breakout. You see how it didn't break through this lower low and then break through this high right here. So basically you were just waiting for a sweep just like this one actually, that continued the uptrend, and it just kept going up. Like consolidation right there, nothing went back down, just kept going up. And then throughout the day went up, down, so and so. Didn't do that shit though. And so for day 5, I was literally just blindsided at the wrong sell time. Like I said, I put in the sell right there, but it went up for a buy, and it got me fucked up. I went blindsided and I put in a buy at the wrong time, even though I would have gone back to my break even point and even made a little bit more profit. But again, like I said, I'm just trying to trade on the days that I think it's going to be either a buy or a sell day, and not touch the other button at all. Trying to get better at that. And then I got back to my break even, like I said, on my fucking second trade, because that shit was dog shit. And then my third trade was the most amazing sell downtrend that you've ever seen. And then I made my money back, and I made some more profit too. So overall, all in all, I don't think it's a bad day at all. Honestly, I think I'm just getting better and better with this every time I do it. Obviously, I think I should be risking a little bit more money, just because I think I'm more experienced now to where I'm able to see a clear trend. If it was to continue like a super long trend like this, it's just like, damn, bro. Imagine just losing like a few $100s within a few minutes like that. But obviously you can make a few $100s in a few minutes, or even close to a few thousand, depending on how much you put in, obviously. But for me, I'm just happy to make some profit, bro. I'm just happy to just learn and just get better with it. Well, in all, brothers, mofos, I'm gonna get back to the thing that I always be doing. You already know these outros. I be doing the same thing, saying the same shit. Y'all understand where I'm coming from. And you too. You too gotta get better with the trades and get better with this. Trust y'all, bro. This is a way to freedom. This is a way to new things. You just gotta keep discipline and keep learning. And if you don't got that risk, and if you don't got that mentality for it, fuck off. But anyways, let me see y'all, mofos. We getting this bread, mofos. Hey,